What happened? Did you say? Dearborn, Michigan, a city known for its vibrant Arab American community, a city that once bled blue. Now it's looking a little red. What happened? Did someone spike the hummus with Republican talking points? This wasn't a gentle nudge away from the Democrats. It was a full-blown political earthquake. Biden's 2020 landslide victory in Dearborn became a distant memory as Trump surged ahead in the latest election. The shift was seismic. Kamala Harris, the supposed heir apparent, fared even worse. Her numbers plummeted, landing her in a distant third place behind Jill Stein. Yes, Jill Stein, the Green Party candidate who hadn't been relevant since the last time she played spoiler. What in the falafel is going on? The once loyal Democratic voters of Dearborn had spoken, and their message was clear. They weren't happy. Not happy at all. Someone get these people a shawarma, stat, and maybe a new political party while they are at it. Let's be honest, the elephant in the room, or perhaps the camel in the tent, is the U.S. taxpayer-funded, untamed killing machine of the Israeli military and its apparent attempt at wiping out the Palestinian people. The Biden administration's handling of the situation has been, shall we say, less than stellar. For many Muslim and Arab Americans, the Democratic Party's unwavering support for Israel has become a major sticking point. They feel ignored, their concerns dismissed. It's like bringing a vegan to a steakhouse and then wondering why they're not thrilled with the menu. The Biden-Harris, then the Harris-Walz ticket tried to sidestep the issue, hoping it wouldn't become a major factor in the election. Spoiler alert, it did. Ignoring a simmering genocide doesn't make it go away, it just makes it explode in your face like a poorly made falafel. The administration's muted response to the escalating killings in Gaza did not sit well with Arab American and Muslim American voters. They wanted action, not empty platitudes. They wanted a leader who would stand up for human rights, not just Israeli interests. Kamala Harris's campaign had its fair share of missteps, but perhaps the biggest blunder was the deafening silence from Muslim and Arab voices at the Democratic National Convention. Did anyone say, that's like pulling a, First Lady Clinton? Remember what happened during the Clinton campaign in 2016? It's like throwing a party and forgetting to invite half your guests, then wondering why the atmosphere is a little flat. The optics were terrible. The message was clear. Muslim and Arab American voices didn't matter. And then there was Bill Clinton, bless his heart. He tried to explain the situation in Palestine, but ended up sounding like he was trying to defuse a bomb with a banana peel. His comments suggesting that Israel is being forced by Hamas to kill civilians only added fuel to the fire. The Harris campaign needed to do some serious damage control, but instead, they doubled down on their existing strategy. It's like trying to put out a grease fire with water. It just makes things worse. Whispers in the WhatsApp group, even the Muslims for Kamala Harris WhatsApp group was struggling. The organizers were like chefs trying to make a gourmet meal with stale ingredients. They just couldn't get the recipe right. The group chat was filled with frustration and disillusionment. Members struggled to defend Harris's record on Palestine. It's like trying to sell a leaky boat to someone who lives in the desert. Not exactly a winning proposition. The organizers tried to shift the focus to Trump's flaws, hoping to scare voters into supporting Harris, but it was too late. The damage was done. It's like trying to convince someone to eat a slightly less moldy sandwich. Not very appetizing. The group's attempts to downplay the Democrats' pro-Israel stance fell flat. It's like trying to convince people that a camel is actually a very large, hairy dog. It just doesn't work. The Trump temptation. Donald Trump, the man who makes headlines just by breathing. He may not have been the ideal candidate for Arab American and Muslim American voters, but he offered something the Democrats didn't, a listening ear, or at least the illusion of one. Trump's campaign capitalized on the Democrats' missteps. They painted a picture of a party that had abandoned its base, a party that was more interested in appeasing special interests than representing the needs of its constituents. And then there was Jill Stein, the Green Party candidate who emerged as the unlikely beneficiary of the Democrats' woes. She offered a simple solution to the complex Israeli-Palestinian conflict, a ceasefire in Gaza. It wasn't a perfect solution, but it was something. And for many disillusioned Arab American and Muslim American voters, it was enough. It's like being offered a glass of water in the desert. You might not love it, but you'll definitely take it. A post-mortem for the Democrats. The Democrats need to do some serious soul-searching. They need to understand why they lost the trust of a once loyal constituency. They need to listen to the concerns of Muslim American and Arab American voters and address them head-on. Ignoring the issue won't make it go away. It will only make things worse. It's like ignoring a leaky faucet. Eventually, you'll end up with a flooded bathroom. The Democrats need to rebuild trust. They need to show Muslim and Arab American voters that their voices matter, that their concerns are being heard. They need to offer real solutions, not empty promises. Otherwise, they risk losing this crucial voting bloc for good. And that's a loss they can't afford. It's like losing your favorite shawarma place. It's a tragedy of epic proportions. As we wrap up this exploration into the shifting political landscape, it's clear that several key themes have emerged. From Dearborn's dramatic defection to the whispers in the WhatsApp group, we see a community at a crossroads. The Democrats face a formidable challenge in regaining the trust they once held with Muslim and Arab American voters. A challenge that requires more than just rhetoric but genuine engagement and action. The question looms: can they offer the real solutions needed, or will they succumb to the allure of past complacencies? Meanwhile, the Trump temptation presents its own set of dynamics, signaling that the political chessboard is far from static. In the end, this is more than just a story about political maneuvers. It's about the voices yearning to be heard and the promises that need fulfillment. The future holds many uncertainties, but what remains certain is the power of the vote and the importance of every community's voice in shaping the democratic process. Thank you for joining us in this analysis. Stay informed, stay engaged, and remember, your voice matters. Until next time, keep questioning and seeking the truth. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.